how are you? Hope you're fine. This is the Shy Yeti Show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Oh, there's going to be some drama ahead.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
I see your mental condition is improving.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
That's right. He's not all that shy as right.
Blimey, Governor. It's the Shy Life Podcast.
Hello,
Quack, quack. Bye.
Excellent.
Bye. 665. 665. 600. 665.
665. Bonjour et bienvenue au podcast The Shy Life.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm alright. Yeah, so what's this episode going to be about? Well, oh dear. It links to another one that we did relatively recently involving Yeti Uncle John. Do you remember when he messed around with that AI app and making all those alternate reality versions of himself who then tried to scam him and get him to, invest, give them his bank details? Oh dear. I thought we'd heard the last of that, but apparently we hadn't. So, Anyway, well, let's run that theme music. When we come back, you'll hear all about what happened next, plus a few other things. Yeah, it's all quite dramatic. Well, potentially. Okay, run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Yes, but it's a positive thing, Paul. The High Life, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
I'll go anywhere for a potato.
Delicious.
Hello, campers. How are you? You quite like a big bang, don't you, Paul?
Oh, yippee.
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, he hasn't found out my secret. Yes, he has.
I love the Yeti. It's my favorite thing.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Yeah, I'm strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
I could eat my body weight in crisps every day.
Has anyone seen my hot sausage?
It's all gooey and meaty and yum, 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 yum.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
I like that. Yeah.
Look, mommy, I'm famous.
Marvellous. Marvellous, Paul.
Hi there.
Oh dear. I'm a bit concerned, Paul. What's going on, Cromitty? Well, I've just discovered where Yeti Uncle John got the money he used. The money he gave me. The money he gave you. I didn't know he'd given you any money. Oh, sorry. I've probably said too much. Well, no. What money did Yeti Uncle John give you? Well, where did he get his money? Oh, well, that is something that's going to make you cross. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. I thought you knew. I didn't know. Why has he given you money? What's going on? Please tell me. All right, Paul, all right. So, you know that I'm not doing quite so much work at the supermarket now. Yes, because you've got a new research grant or something. That's right, Paul. Oh dear. Well, actually, talking about work, Wilson said he'd pop round later. I have a book for him, and he keeps asking about where we live, and he wants to see my laboratory. So I invited him for tea. Wilson Comet, your boss at the supermarket. That's right, Paul. Oh, well, that's fine. You can invite friends over. Well, I wouldn't exactly say he was a friend, but well, he's certainly an acquaintance, and he's a bit persistent. Yeah, okay. We'll return to him when he shows up. Yes. Tell me, why Yeti Uncle John gave you money and where exactly he got it from, if it's something that's concerning you. Well, yes, it is concerning me. Well, he had that problem with the AI app. With the AI app, yes, I do. You remember that some of the alternate dimension Yeti Uncle Johns, tried to contact him, trying to scam him, asking for money, asking for his bank details. Oh yes, basically Yeti Uncle John got scammed by himself in another dimension. Well, potentially scammed. Listeners, I don't know if you remember. Yes, that they asked for his bank details. A bit like those emails that you get, well, the spam ones that you delete before you even read them, but you know enough to know that they're to be avoided. I'm a millionaire, but I'm living in a war-torn country and I need to get the money out of the country. Can I send it to you if you give me your bank details, etc.? Well, that's what Yeti Uncle John's AI, other dimensional, whatever versions of himself were trying to do to him. Yes, Paul. Well, we told him to stop doing it. Don't tell me he lost all it. Well, just a minute. He can't have lost all his money if he's just given you some. No, this is the thing. It turns out that one of the AI versions of himself was actually not trying to scam him. He actually did have money that he wanted to, shed for whatever reason. Really? Really? How much? Well, not like billions and millions, but thousands. Really? Yes, Paul. Well, this could have so easily gone wrong, though. Well, yes, and I did make sure he knew that, and he's promised never to do it again, but, well, it seems genuine. Well, so Yeti Uncle John gave you some money. Yes, Yeti Uncle John gave me some money to finance one of my research projects. Oh, okay. Which research project was that? Oh, Paul, I haven't really told you about it because I didn't know that I was going to, move along so quickly and see success with it. Okay. Tell me, what have you been researching? Well, trying to contact Eek in the other dimension. The other dimension, not one of Yeti Uncle John's other dimensions. Okay. You see, Paul, it's an expensive business, trying to connect with the other dimension, particularly if they don't want you to. You may remember how difficult it was the first time that you went over. Well, I mean, that's all in the dim and distant past. I can barely remember. Yes, well, anyway, I've been trying to make connections with Eek. I've also been trying to make devices that, would prove, authenticate that any Eek we meet, we would know whether he was a fake Eek. Luckily, I have some DNA of the original Eek, so I've been able to use that to, as a base, for what is the real Eek. You have DNA material from Eek. Well, yes, Paul. It was when we were, working on a costume. He lent me some hair. A costume? Do you remember when you played the wood nymph in the wood? Yes, we had to build your costume. I borrowed some of Eek's hair. I still have the costume, and I was able to use that. Oh, I do remember. That was last year, wasn't it? Gosh. So have you been able to contact him? Well, Cuthbert is constantly on the watch. The device is built, and we just tried to tune in. So we are hoping to hear from him. We're hoping it will connect. We believe that he has been trying to send messages out, but they have not been easy to detect. Yeah, well, is there anything... the thing is, we've lost Eek's ship since the other dimensional Eek stole it and took it back, but we have the little mini ship, and really it is very mini. I don't suppose any of the technology in that has been of any use. Well, to a certain extent, but no, not really. Oh dear. I'm going to have a word with Yeti Uncle John. Did he give you all of the money? Oh, Paul, no, I don't think so. Not all of it. He kept some for himself. Oh, Right. But I think I need to go and have a word with him. He really needs to leave those AI versions for himself alone. Even if this time it seemed to work out. Oh yes, I suppose. But yeah. When's Wilson coming over? In about, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. I'd like to meet him again. He seemed like an interesting chap. I got on quite well with him when I worked at the supermarket at that time. You must go back for a second visit, Paul. Well, I got a lot of my research done the first time, but yeah, I always said I would do. But look, I'm going to go and nip over to see Yeti Uncle John, and then I'll come straight back and text me when he arrives. All right, Paul, I will. Okay. Wow. I didn't realise that your research project was all focused on Ick. Well, Paul, I didn't want to say too much in case it didn't work, and also I was running out of money until Yeti Uncle John was able to help. That is, well, kind of good of him, I suppose. But anyway, no, it is good. I mean, we can't go over there. Too dangerous. Yes, Paul, it is much too dangerous. All right. Listeners, I think it's time to share with you a clip or something, because yeah, I've got to go and walk over to Yeti Uncle John's, and yeah, so have a listen to this. I don't know, a Sutton Park clip, a chat that's been pre-recorded, some music, and we'll nip over to Yeti Uncle John, and we'll come back here and meet Wilson later on as well. Yes, Paul, that would be good. Great. Be careful how much you show him, though. You know, are you going to introduce him to Cuthbert? Well, I'm not sure. We don't want word getting out that Cuthbert's in our basement. That's on a strictly need-to-know basis. I suppose, Paul. But Wilson's a nice man, you know. I think he can be trusted to keep a secret. Well, just be careful. We don't know him well. Just because you work with him in the supermarket doesn't mean he can be trusted with information like that. I suppose not, Paul. I'll be careful. All right. Text me. I will, Paul. Come on, listeners. We've got to go and listen to something, and I've got to go and walk over to the Magpie Hut. Okay. See you in a bit, Cromitty. Yeah, yes, Paul. See you soon. Fatty, it's me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How you doing?
I'm lovely.
I'm all right.
Good.
I received a message from you.
Yes?
Asking about whether I was meeting a gentleman caller. I don't know where you got that idea from.
Well, I think...
the gossip that spreads on the podcasting world.
Oh, yes. Just the chatter.
Anyway, I am actually meeting a friend.
Oh.
I'm meeting him at Luton Airport. It isn't the most glamorous of airports near London. But he's flying in, and I'm meeting up with him, and I'm going to show him around.
Oh, yes, and, your underpants.
It makes a change to be in a hotel. I've not been in a hotel for a while.
Oh, yes,
yes. I say, it's not the most glamorous place.
No.
Staying in a hotel near an airport.
Oh, yeah, well, you know,
problem
if you're...
I traveled here. It's been quite a long journey. All the way from where my parents live.
All the way into London,
all the way out of London. It all went fine until I got to the station nearest to the airport.
Oh, Lord.
And then it was raining.
Oh.
And I hadn't really prepared for rain. Not in the middle of July.
So you were moist?
I got a taxi and I said, Travel Inn, please.
Travel
He said,
Inn?
Travel Inn? Do you mean Premier Inn? I said, no, definitely not Premier Inn. Oh, just a minute, Holiday Inn.
Oh, Holiday
Yeah,
Inn.
right, Holiday Inn, he says. Holiday Inn. Jump in. So I jump in. He
Yes.
drops me off.
Yes.
And then I go to reception.
Yes.
And the lady says, "Ooh, you're in the wrong hotel, Mr. Chandler. It's Holiday Inn Express. You're booked in at the top of the hill.
Oh, no.
Do you want us to get you another taxi?" I thought, I'm not going to get another taxi.
No.
I'm going to walk it.
Rickshaw.
So I walked up the hill, which wasn't the best idea. I had a suitcase with wheels.
Oh,
But
yes.
the pavement wasn't really that well kept,
well,
so
you
that
know,
was difficult.
yes,
I had
difficult.
my walking stick.
Yes.
And I had a bag of... Well, thing is, I knew my friend was arriving quite late, and I thought, well,
Yes.
once I'm in the hotel, I'm in the hotel. I don't have to
Yes.
do anything.
Yes.
I don't know if they've got a restaurant
You
at
got-
the hotel.
did you get fish and
I don't know if
chips?
I even want to go to a restaurant.
Did you get a
I don't know if I want
plowman's
to go
lunch?
to the airport
Yes.
like 2 or 3 hours early and have something there.
No,
You know what? I'm
expensive.
just going to buy some sandwiches.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to chill out in the room, maybe even
Yes.
have a nap because
a
my
nap.
friend's not due in until pretty
Yes,
late. The thing is, I bought the sandwiches when I
Yes.
was in London.
Yeah,
They were very good. They put them in a bag for me.
Oh, yes.
But they put it in a paper bag, which would have been fine had it not been raining. So there I am, trying to go up the hill
So
with
you
my
had
wheelie
a
suitcase, my walking stick.
soggy
It's raining.
sandwich.
I'm clasping my bag of sandwiches
Oh, yes.
and things to eat later.
Oh, yes.
And the bag is slowly dissolving. And I finally make it to the hotel.
Oh,
and
yes.
I just going to sit down on the sofa. And I don't think I can talk to the receptionist
Right.
yet.
Oh,
I
yes.
need to get my puff
Oh,
back.
yes. Get your
So
what back?
anyway, I'm in the hotel room now. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
My friend's flight keeps getting put back. At the
Oh,
moment, it's
yes.
coming in about 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, Lord.
So, goodness knows.
Get.
I hope he gets here.
I hope.
Because otherwise, it'll be time for him to turn around and go home again.
Yes.
But anyway, I thought I'd send you a message whilst I was here.
Oh, thank you so
As
much.
I say, I don't know where you got that gossip about him being a gentleman caller.
Well, in your head.
I really...
Yes.
you know, the way that
well,
podcasters spread rumour like
Well, maybe ask...
that. Maybe he is a gentleman caller. But who can say?
Who can say? Well, he's got to get there first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it for now. Hi,
Okay.
Poodle. And I'll let you know what happened or what happens if he ever gets here.
Oh, well.
And we'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Dear Gussie, y'all, that, of course, is the Shy Yeti. And, Paul, thank you so much for the call. Always lovely to hear from you. And it sounds to me like it's quite a well-planned out visit by a gentleman caller. But, you do you. And, Big Fatty, you just have them come to you. You don't go get no motel or hotel or bag of soggy sandwiches or anything, do you know? It's just, oh dear Gussie, Big Fatty, do you think he took his special chair with him? No, I don't know that he has a special chair, but, Shy Yeti, thank you so much for the call. I did get your e-letter also, and I'll be sending that, requested, information to you, probably this week. Yes, Big Fatty, get it done, get her done. Y'all, if you're in the eye of the storm, as they say, please take precaution, and, Big Fatty is thinking about you. Yes, Big
Oh, what a nice surprise! How are you doing? I've just got a new thing. I bought. It's fun. It'd be great at parties. Really? What sort of thing is it? Oh, it's a bit like that. What is it called? Would you rather thing? But it's well, it's sort of like a truth or dare thing. We could play it later. I'm not sure. Well, let me show you at least. I suppose. Have a seat, Paul. I've just boiled the kettle. I've got a pot of tea here. You'll have a cup, won't you? I will. I can't stop too long. I've got to get back to Cromarty. But yeah, his boss is coming over, that Wilson guy. I wanted to say hello. I still might go and do another shift there sometime. Oh, this seat's lumpy. Oh, sorry, Paul, it's not the best seat, but never mind. So, how can I help you? Well, kind of wanted to tell you off to start with, but now I'm not sure. Tell me off, Paul, what have I done wrong now? Well, I hear you've been mucking around with those other dimensional versions of yourself, the one that the AI thing created. Oh, well, yes, but you'll have also heard, presumably, that it all turned out well. Yeah, you got a quite considerable amount of money. Yes, Paul, which I invested with Cromitty for his experiments to help retrieve poor old Ick from wherever he's being held.
Yeah, well, that's very admirable, and I'm really impressed and pleased that you did that.
Of course, anything for Ick. You know, we've got to scrub from our minds those last few months where he was a right cow. We've got to forget about that and remember our friend Ick. Because, yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, the thing is, we don't know when he was replaced.
You know, don't quite know when that cut-off is. I was saying to Toppy, not so long ago, yeah, the thing is, we don't know if Ick was intending on leaving or, you know, the whole contract thing. Had he already been replaced by that point? Or you know, we don't know what response we're going to get when we rescue him. Well, no, Paul, but that's not a reason not to rescue him. You know, if he doesn't want to re-sign his contract, fair enough. But I doubt he wanted to spend it in prison or wherever he is in another dimension. No, I guess not. Yeah, talking about captivity, I've been thinking, oh, what about Shane Jail? I've been having nightmares about that. No, actually, no, I wasn't referring to Shane Jail. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. No, did I ever tell you that I was once on a reality show called The Island? That's the captivity I was talking about. I was trapped on an island as part of a reality show. Really? When was this? Must have been very early noughties, like 2001, 2002. I was much younger and much handsomer in them days. Gosh, is that even possible? Thank you for your sarcasm. It's much appreciated. Sorry, I just didn't know. Well, where was this then? I don't remember there being a reality show called The Island on, like, British TV. Oh no, it wasn't on British TV. It was on some cable channel in, well, it wasn't shown over here, that's all I need to say. Oh dear. Well, I'm interested to hear about it. Yes, well, I'm sure you are. But I don't think we've got time today, Paul. That's one for another day. Is it now? All right. No, I promise I'll tell you about it one day, but it'll take a whole episode, I think, with lots of flashbacks and maybe some CGI and maybe special effects and guest stars. Okay. Yeah. Well, I only mention it because I saw one of the other guys from the show in the newspaper the other day. Well, online, you know, online newspaper. Oh, right. And was it the winner? No. So just one of the contestants? Yes. You didn't win, did you? I can't say. It remains a secret until, you know, you're prepared to give me a whole episode to discuss it. All right. Well, we shall at some point. So, you got this money. You've invested it with Cromitty to help locate Ick. I have. I mean, you didn't keep anything, you know, for yourself? Well, it's not strictly true. I did keep some, you know, for myself. And, yeah. Well, I invested in something I found on eBay. Really? Yes. Have you heard, Paul, of bone china? Well, of course I have. Bone china? What, a bone china tea set or something? Yes, Paul, exactly that. It's very, very nice, very glamorous, an antique. But that isn't the only reason that I have, you know, bought it. Okay. No. I'm going to do a seance with it. You're going to do a seance with it? How do you do a seance with a bone china tea set?
Well, how would you do a seance with a pie? You would have thought that you couldn't, but we know otherwise, don't we, Paul? Yeah, well, that's something that Charlie Gurt introduced us to, so the things that bear gets involved with never surprise me. Yeah, well, bear with me, you know. This isn't one of my madcap schemes. Is it not? No, Paul. Just think about what I was saying. It's a bone china tea set. A bone china tea set, yes. Oh, bone. So, bone is obviously used to make the tea set, to make the china. I guess so. I never really thought about that. Well, you can Google it. It will confirm there is real bone in bone china tea sets. But not human bone, surely. Well, you say that. Yeah, I do say that because, I mean, they wouldn't use human bones in making a china tea set. Oh, I think you might find that they use all sorts of things, Paul. Yeah, so if I do a seance, I'll contact the person or persons that made up this china tea set. I don't think they'd be very happy. What do you mean, Paul? Well, I'm not sure they'd be happy that their bones had been used to make a china tea set. Oh, I think you underestimate what people who have died, you know, their ambitions. I'm sure there are many people out there who'd be very glad to become part of a china tea set after their death. Was it offered to them? What I think you'll find is that the bones in your bone china tea set are probably, I don't know, from a sheep or a cow or a goat or a pig. I don't know what they'd use. But I think you do a seance, all you'll get is barring or mooing or something. Oh, Paul, don't disappoint me. You do have to spoil things, you really do. I'm not spoiling things, I'm just saying that your bone china tea set, if it has actual bones in, they're probably animal bones, not human bones. Oh dear. I paid so much for that tea set as well. Well, if it's a nice tea set and it's antique, then that's still a nice thing to have. Oh, I was thinking that maybe the bones were from somebody like a retired pirate who might have a secret and might say, "Yes, Uncle John, there's some treasure. If you go to this map reference, you'll find wonderful, wonderful treasure." Look, yes, Uncle John, I think you're thinking far too pie in the sky about this. I think it's because your AI version of you sent you that money and it actually turned out not to be a scam for a change. I mean, that's if there isn't some catch you don't even know about yet. Oh, Paul, well, I don't even have the money anymore. Well, except for a little bit. I was going to take you all out for a nice takeaway at Kapow Chinese restaurant, but, well, you know, if you don't want it, I didn't say I didn't want it. I'm just saying that, look, I mean, if it's a really nice bone china tea set, then Callum's sister, she started collecting, like antique tea sets and things. Maybe if you don't want to keep it, you could see if she'd be interested. Oh, wasn't she a guest on the podcast many moons ago? Yes, and it was many moons ago, pushing 7 years ago. She was one of our first guests. Oh, yeah. Well, oh dear. I feel a little bit disappointed now, Paul. Well, you shouldn't feel disappointed. I'm just, well, you know, what you're doing helping Cromitty to contact Ick, that probably deserves you a plaque on his laboratory wall, if nothing else. Oh, I suppose so, Paul. Do you want to try my truth or dare machine thing? Well, yeah, but I'm not sure I want to actually do any of these things. You know, like do any dares. Oh, in that case, you have to tell the truth, don't you? Let's just try it out. I won't hold you to doing anything. Nothing you don't want. Alright. Here we go. Truth or dare? Sorry. Oh, we are. Right. Do you want truth or dare, Paul? How does truth and dare work? If you don't want to answer the truth, you have to do the dare? Or can you choose which you do? I'm actually not sure. I was presuming you'd choose the truth and only do the dare if you couldn't answer. Okay. Okay, ask me the truth then. Have you ever clipped your toenails in public? Have I ever clipped my toenails in public? No, I don't think I have. Why would I? I don't know. I do it at home after a bath or something. Oh, what then? What was the dare? Lick your own armpit. Well, I don't think I could do that. I really don't think I'm that bendy these days. Oh, well, you answered the truth, so it's not a problem. This is quite fun. Go on, do another one. All right. What song's words did you totally mess up but you thought were correct? I could never really hear the full lyrics of Sweet Child of Mine in the original Guns N' Roses version because Axl Rose sort of, he doesn't enunciate. So it was only when I heard Sheryl Crow's version that I actually heard most of the lyrics. Even in one of the Beatles songs, I think it's Day Tripper, I don't know what I thought they were saying, but then I heard a version that Lulu sung, and I was like, oh, he's saying, like, One Night Stand, or, what, Deals, did you follow me over? Hello, Deals. Oh, he's gone all quiet now. He'll leave the magpies alone, won't he? He will. He's scared of them. You're scared of the magpies, aren't you, Deals? So is that a good enough answer? Yeah, I guess so. And what was the dare? Send a text message to your boss only using your tongue. Well, I don't have a boss anymore. So, I really don't think I could text anyone with my tongue on an iPhone. You just, well, it's the point, Paul. You'd all be a load of gobbledygook. Well, I don't have a boss. Your old boss. Well, I don't need to do it because I answered your question, didn't I? I answered the truth. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Go on, do one more. And then I might do something on you. Oh? Yeah, I might use that website that I use. The one I use with guests sometimes. Oh. Alright. Generate random. What did you last search for on your phone web browser? Am I allowed to look? Yes, Paul. Well, I was watching a documentary on Joan Collins. I looked that up on IMDb. And I also was watching Sons and Daughters, and there was an actor came up, and I swore I could recognise him. And I found out the name of the character, and I found him on IMDb, and he was an actor called Tony Harvey, but he didn't seem to have done a great deal, so none of the things that he was in seemed to be things that I'd necessarily watched. So he was only in 4 episodes of Sons and Daughters. I guess, I mean, maybe I saw those episodes 30 years ago or something, and just sort of vaguely remembered his face. Oh, this is a shame, Paul. What do you mean, Uncle John? What's a shame? Oh, I was hoping you'd looked at something a bit fruity, something a bit exciting. No, alas not. Well, what was the dare? Let the group style your hair as they please. You have to wear it that way until you go to sleep. I don't have any hair. Well, because on your chest hair, Paul. Well, you don't have to, because I got the truth one right. Oh, Paul, before we do your one, do me a truth or dare. Alright. Show me. I'll press that one. Alright. What's the weirdest outfit you've ever worn in public? What's the weirdest outfit? Once, when I was very skinny, when I was very young, I went to a snake fancy dress party. A snake fancy dress party. Yeah, we watched Dress as Snakes, and I got dressed as this snake, and I got on the tube, and a woman started screaming because she thought I was a real snake, and she called the RSPCA. And when I got off the tube, they were waiting for me, and they collected me up and they took me to a zoo, and I was put in a cage with other snakes for about a week before they realised it was me. I couldn't get out of my snake costume because I was stuck in it. I kept saying, hello, I'm not really a snake. I'm actually a Yeti Uncle John, and I'm stuck in. I was going to a party, and at first one of the people at the zoo thought that I had eaten like one of the people, you know, the zookeepers, and that I was inside the snake, and yeah, they were going to get a vet to come and to have a look and see, look into me, and but oh, it was a nightmare, Paul. I had to go to counselling for about 6 months. It was dreadful. Well, Kitty, Uncle John, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up these bad memories for you. Oh no, Paul, it's all right. It's a long time ago. Anyway, that was the weirdest outfit I ever wore in public, and I'll never again, I say. All right, I remember. Oh, you're never going to dress as a snake, Paul. You'd be a very fat snake, very short, stubby snake. Thanks, Yenny Uncle John. I wish I hadn't been so sympathetic. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. I'm just speaking as I find. Yes, aren't you just? What was the dare had I not wanted to divulge my truth? Let the group draw a tattoo on you in permanent marker. Oh dear, Paul, that sounds very irresponsible. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Yes. Oh, so what did you want to do? I was just going to... Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. What could we do? I'm gonna have to go in a minute because I'm expecting a text from Cromitty, but I've got facts. Oh no, I don't really like facts, Paul. Right, we won't do facts. It's like a tongue twister. Yes, bows. Right. What about? Let's see. I thought of thanking you. That's not very good. No, it's not, is it? About 9 nice night nurses nursing nicely. That sounds like most Thursday nights round here. Okay. I won't ask. Best not to, Paul. There's another one. She saw Sheriff's shoes on the sofa, but was she so sure she saw Sheriff's shoes on the sofa? Oh dear. That definitely is a tongue twister. Yeah, isn't it? I've got one for you, Paul. Really? Okay. Yeah. I'm not the fig plucker, nor the fig plucker's son, but I'll pluck figs till the fig plucker comes. I feel like I've heard that one. Go on then, Paul, say it. I'm not the fig plucker, nor the fig plucker's son, but I'll pluck figs till the fig plucker comes. You're right, faster this time. I'm not the fig plucker, nor the fig plucker's son, but I'll pluck figs till the fig plucker comes. do it faster. I'm not the fig plucker, nor the fig plucker's son, but I'll plop. Oh dear. Oh dear. Go on, one more go. I'm not the fig plucker, nor the fig plucker's son, but I'll pluck. Oh dear, Paul, you failed. Yes, I failed. What about you? Try this one then. Singing Sammy, songs on sinking sand. Singing Sammy, song. Oh dear. Singing Sammy, songs on sinking sand. Yeah, it's easier when it's only one line though. Oh, it's a harder one then. All right. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him. I can't even say it slowly. Oh dear, Paul. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him, hiccuping, and amicably welcoming him. I can't even say it. Oh dear, Paul. What is it? She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him, hiccuping, and amicably welcoming him in Eton. Oh dear. I don't see this one going down very well. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him, hiccuping, and amicably welcoming him in. Oh, it's the end bit, Paul. I tripped up on it. You did pretty well until that point. What's this one? 33,000 people think that Thursday is their 30th birthday. That's relatively easy. 33,000 people think that Thursday is their 30th birthday. Yeah, that is quite easy. This one. As he gobbled the cakes on his plate, the greedy ape said as he ate, the greener green grapes are the keener keen apes are. What? To gobble green grape cakes, they're great. Well, it's a bit rubbish. I think we've done that one before. Oh, my phone's gone. Oh, apparently Wilson's about to arrive. I'm going to have to go. Are you having a teapot? Have you drunk your tea that I made you? I'll drink it quickly. You're not inviting me back? Not to your little tea party? It's not a tea party. He's just coming to pick a book up from Cromarty. I don't think he'll be staying long. I just wanted to say hi. Oh, I suppose so. I've got things to do anyway. Yeah. I hope Cromarty is doing well with his research. I believe he is. So that's good. Right, listeners. I'm going to share with you another clip of something and head back to the house and then... oh, dear. Come on. We've got to go. Yes, I'm going to share with you a clip, then we'll head back to the flat. And you're coming with me, dears. Yes, we can't have him wandering around the magpie hut. No. No, we can't. No. Oh, he's very cute. He's very cute, as ever. Very, very cute.
This is me, Ick the Alien. The real Ick the Alien. I am currently trapped in the other dimension. Although, as you may gather, somebody here is on my side. I've been given a recording device. I'm hoping my messages will, get back to the real world. But, of course, the people who live here think this is the real world. Except for the people holding me, who know it's not my world. It actually gets very complicated. Anyway, as I say, somebody's on my side. But as far as getting out of here, getting back home, getting back to Paul and the gang, I don't know, it's been a long time. Still, I was very weak when I arrived here, but I was tricked. I can't even properly remember quite at what stage I was tricked. And I presume I've been replaced. Well, I know I was replaced, although I also know that everybody at home now knows that that person was not me. And they know that I am here. And they know that, well, I presume I'm being held ransom. But from what I have heard, they have demanded that Paul travel here alone, which they may or may not realise is really not possible. I'm sure they probably think he's exaggerating when he says that he cannot travel alone with his health being like it is. I believe that they are being deliberately difficult. I know that Paul has been to the other dimension before now. Well, this particular dimension, infinite numbers of dimensions, but this particular one, it's been a long time since he went there, and on those occasions, it was made easy for him. This time, it's as if they are deliberately teasing him, taunting him, saying that they want him, and yet not telling him how to do so. Also by stealing me, but not revealing that I've even been stolen. Their plans are just chaos. I'm beginning to think I know what's been going on. I'm beginning to think they don't really want him here. They don't really have a meaning. That they don't really have a plan. I mean, this has been going on for quite some time, since even before I was whisked away. There was the whole business with the pie seance. where they were supposed to be contacting him. But, yes. I believe that this whole matter is yet another plan of the controllers to cause chaos. I could be wrong. He is generating plot lines and secrets. There may be more to this, though. There may be some plan that will emerge, but I'm not waiting around to find out. As I say, somebody here is on my side. Unless this itself is a trap. I've been left this recording device, and whether the messages will ever reach home, I don't know. Still, what do I do? Sit here and do nothing? I move on and walk slowly into yet another trap. But how could the trap be any worse than the one that I am currently in? So, well, all I will say, and whether this message is being listened to by my enemies, I really don't know. What I will say is that things will change. If it is not possible for my friends to rescue me, I will find my own way out, and my own way back home. I don't blame them. I know that travelling here, especially by himself, is a very dangerous thing for Paul. So, it's better that I find my way out, and find my way back to them. Oh dear. Believe me, I am growing stronger. Soon, I shall escape. Soon I'll be home, back with my friends. That's if they'll have me back. That's if I can prove to them that I am the real me. Still, at least they are aware now of some of what has been going on. Anyway, I will sign off for now. This is Ick the Alien, currently a captive in another dimension, but that shall not continue for much longer. Believe you me, Ick the Alien, signing out. Goodbye.
Oh, it's a nice flat. Definitely. I like it. Well, it needs some, improvements. It needs a new kitchen, a new bathroom, and redecorating, and maybe new carpets. Oh, I know, but that's easily sorted. If you need any help, then just you ask, Cromitty. Oh, thank you, Wilson. And where's this laboratory? I hear you've got a laboratory. Well, I have, but, there's quite a lot going on downstairs, so I'm not sure. Oh, well, anyway, I don't think I can stay for very long today. You'll have to show me when things are less busy. Yes, I will. Anyway, here's the book that you wanted to borrow. Oh, I bet this is scary. It is quite scary, yes. It was very good, though. Oh, well, I'm glad. Oh, who's this? This is Paul. He heard you were coming over, just wanted to say hi. Oh, hi, Wilson, how are you? Oh, I'm alright, Paul. How's business at the supermarket? Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Oh, nice to see you. Where you been? Oh, I just went to see our friend Yeti Uncle John. He has a little hut over the way. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, talking of friends, remember I asked you about your friend, Reginald? Yes. You thought you recognised him. Well, yes, I still can't work it out. But anyway, I was just Googling him, and I realised you mentioned that he was dating that lady from the music school down the road. That's right, yes. Yes, that is right. Tallulah Twinklehorn. Yeah, I've actually signed up to do some piano lessons with her. I don't know, I was just looking at the website and I thought, Wilson used to enjoy playing piano, but I was never any good. There's never been any good. So I could do with some lessons. And I thought, well, this is the person who she's offering sort of, 12 lessons to sort of top up your skills with the piano. So yeah, I've signed up. Oh, that's lovely. You'll love Tallulah. She's such a lovely lady. Yeah, maybe it'll come to me when I recognise Reginald. Anyway, but that sounds a good idea. Yeah, well, now I better go. I've got a shift tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, Cromitty. You're working tomorrow, aren't you? I am, yes. And Paul, if you want to do more research, you're always welcome. Yes, I kind of, I haven't really started. I've done the research, but I haven't really started the writing yet. But it would definitely be helpful when I do. Well, just let me know. I will do, Wilson. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you, Cromitty. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Bye, Wilson. He seemed chirpy. Yes, he's always pretty chirpy. Yeah. How is your dear Uncle John? Oh, all right. He bought a bone china tea set, and he wants to do a seance. Yes, he does. Oh, I told him that it probably wasn't human bones. Yeah, I told him the same. Oh, it's one of his schemes. Yes, one of his schemes. He was going on about some reality TV show he was on in about 2002 called The Island. I'd never heard of it. Really? I'd never heard of it either. He was one of the contestants. That's what he said. Did he tell you more? No, he said he wanted to save it for a special episode. So, yeah. He'd also bought some Truth or Dare machine, which didn't seem particularly successful. But, he's always up to something, that boy. Yes, yeah. I hope he's learned his lesson about not meddling with other dimensional or AI versions of himself. It worries me because, as it worked out once, that he might think of doing it again, but yes, poor well. So, any news on contacting Ick? Well, I think, we'll go down to the lab and I'll show you what information I have received so far. You didn't take Wilson down there. I decided it was best not to. Yeah, I think you're wise. Yes. Well, I think it is time to say goodbye, though, listeners. Time is getting on. We'll go down with Cromitty in a moment, but we'll say our goodbyes, and we've got plenty of episodes in the can, so please do join us again soon. Take care, and we'll say goodbye for now. As usual, plenty of mysteries. Oh yes, boy. Right, let's go. We'll speak to you again soon. Right, listeners, bye for now. Goodbye, listeners. Goodbye.
Recording episodes gets quite stressful sometimes. There's always something going on, but it is quite difficult to keep concentrating on what you're doing. And I do find these days more and more I slip into a daydream mid-episode. I mean, what can you do? It's all very well being a podcaster, but I still really want to be a rock and roll star, and I would love to be in a band like that Yeti and the Bee band that I imagined once before. Yeah, it'd be amazing to have people being interested in you and following your every word. Hey, B, do you remember that after-show party? I think we were in Hong Kong. Taylor Swift was there. She brought her pet tiger with her. Yeah, do you remember that? The tiger ate one of the waiters. I don't know. You know, rock and roll, it's real crazy, don't you think? But, yeah, I'll always remember that party. Oh, yeah. That tiger, he was, wow, he was really wild.
Hi, I'm Rolando, and I am one of the greatest fan of Yeti and the Bee. I follow them since they were born.
Hey, B, we can't always be in the studio recording new albums because it's so expensive these days. I know you want to be there, you want to be in the studio, you want to be doing your thing. Your creative vibe is very, very important to you, and it's important to me too. But the trouble is, if you're always in the studio, there's no time for pizza. See what I mean? I mean, you can get pizza brought to the studio, but it's never the same. And personally, I need to eat pizza to get ideas for songs. And I think the reason my voice is so exquisite, I think I can say that, because my voice is so exquisite, you know, it comes from eating pizza. And it wouldn't be as good if I didn't eat pizza. You know, you wouldn't get this. You wouldn't get... You wouldn't get any of that sort of noise if I didn't eat pizza. So, what are you going to do?
So, eating pizza is helping you having that wonderful voice you have? Are you drunk?
Oh, B, you're so funny. You know, if I was a stranger looking in on one of our conversations, I might think that you were trying to be offensive, or, you know, you know I don't drink. No. Well, obviously I drink coffee, and, yeah, the occasional gin and tonic, but no, you know, I'm very clean living these days, just the odd pizza or 12, you know, just once a day. Just to help the vocals. You see, I know your sense of humor, so I know that you're just kidding me, but, yeah. But if a stranger heard us talking, what would they think? Oh gosh, love you, B.
Hey, what is this gorgeous voice? It's from
Hey, B, do you remember that time when we hired that time machine? Do you remember that? That was so cool. And then we went back to the 1860s or something to see what it was like. We thought that maybe things would be like really cool, and yet it was just not really cool. It was kind of smelly, and they didn't have Starbucks, and you couldn't get a decent pizza. Yeah, time travel's all very well, but, you know, sometimes it just sucks. I mean, who wants to go back to 1860? I mean, I thought that it would be cool, but, you know, sometimes it's just better to stay where you are. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just made a wrong decision about, you know, what year we should have gone to. Maybe we should have gone to 1968 or something. Anyway, I'll know next time. Except I don't know where I put the time machine. Oh, never mind.
I am an expert in music. I have a degree in being good at music, and I have awards about how good I am at speaking, what I do, and
I would say, having studied the evidence, that Yeti and the Bee are the best band in the world, and I don't mean that they are the best band, I mean that they are also the best vocalists, best musicians, the best lyricists. They are better than Beethoven and Mozart. In fact, if you put Beethoven and Mozart into a blender and blended them together, then what you would get out would not be even half as good as the last Yeti and the Bee album. I'm an expert. I'm sorry, it's a fact.
Hello. My name is Mozart. Yes, it's really me. I'm speaking from the other world, you know, from some other place. I've got my friend Beethoven here.
Hiya!
Oh, dear, such an embarrassment. We just wanted to say that we think that Yeti and the Bee are better than us, don't we?
Yeah! Oh my God, so much better than us.
Yes. So you've heard it from the horse's mouth.
I'm not a horse. Oh, you're silly.
Hello, guys! I am Jim Franco, and I am the most important motorcyclist in the world. I really love the country style of Yeti and the Bee. I discovered them while I was in Palo del Colle, a little country in southern Italy, in a Mercatino de Lusato, a place in which a lot of used items and objects are sold. And well, when I discovered between all this stuff the first album of Yeti and the Bee called Yeti and the Bee, I was completely out of mind. I just felt the love of Yeti is one of the most sexiest and maybe talented man in the world. Bee is just, well, a white voice, but anyway, that's perfectly well coupled with the strong, deep voice of Yeti. That's incredible. I completely agree with the opinion of the professor of Stalin. Perfect composition, perfect music key in the change of pace and tonality of the melody. That's great. That's really great. Absolutely recommended.
Hey guys, it's me, Winnie the Pooh. I'm just sending a message into the Shy Life podcast to say, please do buy the new Yeti and the Bee album. It's really good. Isn't it, Eeyore?
Yes, it's very good. I like it.
Yeah, it really is great. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, this is me, the real Pooh Bear. I'm not covered by copyright anymore. Apparently.
Oh, really? Goodness me. What is the world coming to?
I know. I wonder if Yeti and the Bee will let me duet with them on their next album.
Oh, I doubt it. You can't sing a note.
Well, that's not very nice. You're rude.
I know. I'm Eeyore.
Hello, I am Marco Krankenwagen, and I am one of the most important German social scientists in the world. Well, I just want to say I think it's very important for all of Europe itself destroying the kobold, Yeti and the Bee, because they are very much talented, but at the same time they are giving a lot of inferiority complexes to a lot of artists there that are trying to reach the stardom in the music industry, and it is something we can't bear anymore. They have to die, absolutely, and we have to find a way to create again a sort of equilibrium in in the word of the artist, you know.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Is it true? Please don't say it's true. Yeti and the Bee, are they dead? Oh no. Please, don't let it be true. I love them so much. I daren't even speak the words. No, it's rumour, internet rumour. Oh no, shh, no. Don't say it, don't even say it. No.
Oh dear. I'd be really sad if Yeti and the Bee were dead.
Oh, just get over it, Eeyore, just get over it.
That's not very nice, Pooh. I thought you liked them.
I do, but there'll be another band coming along in 5 minutes. That's what I said.
Oh, please go away, Beethoven or Mozart.
That's not very nice. No, he's not very nice. He's Eeyore.
Oh dear. Why is everyone hating on me today?
A, you're adorable. B, buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. B, you're B, buzz, buzz, B, buzz. Hello, my name is Christina Palmerson Jones-Smith Rogers, and I am an expert in music, and I believe that the best music in the world comes from the artists Yeti and the Bee. Now, I don't give this praise lightly. I gave a 5-star review to Britney Spears' 4th album, and my reputation soared as a result. I've also shared a latte with Taylor Swift, and I don't say that lightly. Anyway, yes, what was I saying? I've forgotten. Oh yes, buy the new Yeti and the Bee album. It's very good, even better than the 37th album by Julio Iglesias. Yes.
Hello guys, I am Samantha. I am the Christina's mother. I just wanted to say, well, yes, she was right. I mean, Yeti and the Bee are the most important and maybe influential artists in the 21st century, actually. But, you know, she is kind of crazy. She suffered of borderline personality, and nowadays she's able to think some days that Green Day are better than Yeti and the Bee. Green Day. College rock music, what the fuck? So don't believe her, please. Just remember, Yeti and the Bee are the future, the present, and also maybe the past of the modern pop music.
Paul, wake up. Oh, what? Oh, what? Were you daydreaming again? Oh, I was daydreaming, yes. Oh, not about that stupid band of yours. It's not a stupid band, it's my daydream band. Yes, well, you can't do it. You can't daydream. We have to get on with the episode. Apologize to the listeners. I'm sorry, listeners, for daydreaming about something that's not connected to the episode. All right? All right. Come on, we need to get on. There are things that need to be done. There's things that are happening. All right. I get it. Oh, dear. Sorry.
I gotta go now! Bye! I want to go with you! Gotta go, bye! Goodbye.
It's been good, but yeah, definitely time to come home now.
Wow.
cereal. No kidding.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear, what's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
That is so cringe, oh my god.
You're a man of culture as well.
So, have you heard anything? Well, Paul, before I show you what I've been doing, I'll show you the message that I picked up. Oh, yes, please. Yes, this was the first message I picked up, and so far the only real message I've picked up, but have a listen to this. All right?
Hello, out there. This is a message for Paul or Comedy or Little Uncle John. This is me, Ick. I'm trapped in the other dimension. I know there are many dimensions, but this is the other dimension. Yes, capital letters. You know which one I mean. I'm hoping to get away. It's not easy, but I will manage it. And what I want to say though is, don't try and find me. Don't try and come here. It's a trap. It will only end badly. There is nothing that you can do that will help any of these people here. They don't want that. The people in charge want you. Paul, they want you. They want to cause as much chaos. So stay where you are. Do not come looking for me. Please do not. I must go. I've got to go. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness. It's a little bit distorted in places, but there's no doubting that is the real Ick, I take it. Were you able to ascertain that? Well, I think so. I think it's the real Ick. The thing is, the other dimensional Ick was a very good impersonator, but why would the other dimensional Ick be telling you not to come? Also, he's revealed that he exists. I do think that is the real Ick. Oh gosh. But what can we do? Well, you see this microphone here. We're going to send a message back using the same coordinates as we received the previous one from. Oh, okay, so maybe he'll pick it up. Yes, Paul. Look, I need to speak to him, but you can say hi at the end. So are you going to send a message? Yes, Paul, I'll do it now. All right. I'm just turning it on, and I'm going to speak now. Hello, Ick. This is me, Cromitty. We have received a message from you. We are using equipment that I have recently developed to return a message to you along the same coordinates. We hope you pick it up. We understand that we are not to come and find you, but we do want to do as much as we can from this end. And we intend to find all the best, ways of helping you. Paul is with me now. Paul, please say hello. Hey, it's me, Paul. I hope you're all right. We got your message. We'll stay here. We won't risk coming over. And we'll have you home one way or another. We'll help, but just take care. All right. We have to go now, I think. So we will be in touch. Please try and reply if you can. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye, Ick. We love you. We love you, Ick. Bye. Oh, well, that's it, Paul. Hopefully he will get the message. I do hope so. Wherever he is, I do hope he gets the message.
I'm picking up a message. Something's coming through. What's going on? Oh my goodness. I think it's Cromitty. I can never see my communication. Oh gosh. Oh golly. Oh golly gosh.
I hope you can hear us. Cromitty. I hope he does keep getting back for him. I do hope so.
And then there's the episode where Paul laid an egg. Yeah, he did. But there was a dragon in it. Anyways.
Hello, Tallulah Twinklecorn. How can I help?
Oh, hello, it's me, Wilson Comet. I contacted you the other day by email about starting one of your piano, 12-week courses.
Oh, yes, I remember, Mr. Comet. How lovely, yes. I was going to propose that your first lesson be a week on Friday, if that suits you.
Yeah, I can do that. I can take a longer lunch. 2 p.m, was it?
That's what we'll do. Look forward to meeting you. I'll send you an email to confirm it all.
All right, thanks. I can't wait to meet you and your team.
Oh, you'll love them. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye for now.
Goodbye.
Can't wait to meet that team, especially that boyfriend of yours, Reginald Pipes. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he can be quite the demon. Yeah. I've got some scores to settle with you, Reginald Pipes. Absolutely. Some big scores. Just you wait and see if I don't. Reginald Pipes. You won't know what hit you.
You really won't.
This is just the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, that's perfectly normal on the Shy Life podcast. Perfectly normal. Oh my god, is this show over with yet?
Well, howdy, folks. Dust off them calendars, because September 15th through the 17th, y'all gotta be at Pride48.com. We're saddling up for our grand finale. Join us and explore the rich tapestry of our community with a heap of eclectic LGBTQ and LGBTQ-friendly podcasts from the full Pride 48 stable. This here's your last chance to be part of this hootenanny. Looking for more info? Well, just mosey on over to the Pride 48 website for all the juicy details. Don't forget now, September 15th to the 17th. Only at Pride48.com.
Et voilà,